Americans, we cannot have two justice systems. So whatever your faith is, I would say that every one of our religious beliefs says that there has to be unity and love first. This is not a message of hate. We have to undo the lies and live in truth. The healing will start with truth. So take some time and educate yourself on this America. We might not be celebrating half of the things that we're celebrating right now because they have been to the detriment of people who've given so much. So much. So let's give up some luxury. Let's give up our comfort level. Let's give up this idea that all we really need to do is understand each other. We have hundreds of years of undoing to do. And it's going to take a lot more than 40 acres and a mule. So it's more than Black Lives Matter. It's about humanity. And I want to say to our brothers and sisters that are over in Palestine, do not let people take your land. What is yours is yours. Do not become displaced.
George Floyd's life matters. I'm Tim Shepard. I'm really happy to be here today with all of you as an ally.
Well, we do got a limited of speakers or whatever. These people right here, if y'all want to speak and y'all kind of want to talk to them or talk to these people because they the one that put it together, you know, my comrades, but I really appreciate the little group that we do have that's coming out, you know what I'm saying? Because we need more of y'all to come out. Please come out to our event that we're having next month. We need to see y'all. My Palestine people that are here, I love y'all. Please support this movement.
I'm really happy to be here today with all of you.
You all are coming out trying to support. We had hosted this a while back, whatever, so I mean, we might not have the crowd that we're having, that we have today, but we are trying to build. So, thanks for coming out. And we do have limited of speakers, so who all wanted to speak? They told me to do that. Yes, they did. They said they don't want to do
Two centuries ago, the federal legislature passed the Missouri Compromise. When we passed the Missouri Compromise, we decided as a nation, as Americans, that we were going to have a debate about whether or not Black Lives Matter. 2 centuries ago, when Missouri became a state, we decided they did not. When Missouri entered this union, we entered the union as a slave state. In 2022, we are fighting to redefine the contract in America and say that Black lives do matter. And we're fighting for a Missouri that is uncompromised. So everyone, repeat after me. When I say Missouri, you say uncompromised. Missouri! Uncompromised! Missouri! Uncompromised! Missouri! Uncompromised! What are we fighting for? A Missouri! Uncompromised! Black Lives Matter. And may George Floyd rest in power tonight. And Breonna Taylor, we need to say their name.
Thank you so much for whoever would like to speak. I really appreciate it. Rachel, please come up and speak. I really appreciate all the allies we have right now, but this is really like a time for Black people to speak about their traumas, their encounters with the police, how they feel. So just give Black people, if you could give Black people the chance to have this space to talk. And I apologize.
So I'm just I usually have something profound to say, but I really just wanted to take this time to reflect. So I wrote a little bit of something. It's been a year since George Floyd was executed. And while we grieve the individual, we must remember that harm is done to black people every day. We must remember that harm is done to the poor class every day. That injustice and harm is done to women, cis and trans, every day. And the very institutions that we put in place to protect us are the main perpetuators of harm. I'm going to say it one more time. The very institutions that are put in place to protect us are the main perpetuators of harm. And that is not just a reference to the policing system and police brutality. It is also a reference to our schools, to our hospitals, to our banks, even down to the architecture or the lack of. All of this perpetuates the same deadly force that took George Floyd from us. And so when I say abolition, I'm not just talking about police. I'm talking about the systems that uphold white supremacy, the systems that uphold misogynoir, the systems that uphold all these things that perpetuate harm. And yes, that also means capitalism. I know there's a lot of people that, but yes, it means capitalism too, because that is one of the main perpetuators of white supremacy and harm as well. So I want you to have it in your heart today that abolition first starts with you, but it can filter into every aspect of your life. And I, as a black woman, have seen it perpetuate and harm, not just me, but the people that I love, my brothers and sisters in other states that mourn. And it's been a year. We've been protesting and fighting for a year. And what has our local government done? Well, I can tell you right now, Mayor Lucas just gave them another $200 million on top of their 47. Says that it's going to be more towards accountability, that city council will have more control over the policing budget. But if you wanted this policing budget to go towards community action, why not put it under a community fund? Because he's afraid of the pig. Now, are you afraid of the pig? No. I need a hell no. Are you afraid of the pig? Are you afraid of the pig? Period. We, as a collective, are doing more work right now than Mayor Lucas has done. We, as a collective, are doing more right now than Mayor Lucas has done. And we have a police chief. Don't get me started on him because he needs to get fired. We have a police chief that allows corruption. We have a police commissioner that allows corruption. And we have a mayor that lets them get away with it. And so this summer, I've decided I'm not doing defense. This summer is the summer that we fight back. I said this summer is the summer that we fight back. There is no more running. Mayor Lucas can say whatever he wants to say in front of the podium every fucking day if he wants to, because I will be there holding him accountable. Now, when I say fuck, y'all say he. Fuck! He! Fuck! He! Fuck! He! Before I go, I want to make one thing very clear, because a lot of times people get this very misconstrued. There is a difference between the people and the pigs. We are the people, and pigs are anybody who upholds white supremacy and harm. Amen. Because a lot of times when I say fuck kids, people think I'm just talking about police. I'm talking about some racist ass doctors. I'm talking about those racist ass lawyers and judges too. I'm talking about all of them. So when I say fuck, I need you to say pigs and cover all of them, okay? Fuck! 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 Thank you.
Look out here!
Would anybody else like to speak?
I would.
Sorry, what's that?
I would. You say when you're not like to speak, I would.
Okay.
I like him already.
At the end of the day, this is your community. The people who are within this, who are commenting in this comment section, they live here. They're locals. So if you don't sit here and tell me that these type of people don't exist, or that these people ain't out here, or that people ain't dealing with racists or bigots or idiots or any of these type of individuals who you've all seen comment, because they're definitely out here, and at the end of the day, they ain't going nowhere. So we deal with them. I hope they learn how to deal with us as well. And if they don't, I don't give a damn, because I'm going to talk my shit. Deuces, y'all. Y'all be easy. The march has ended. I might be back there here tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. If not, the day after. This weekend, I was going to come for their event, but I forgot, and my brain be all over the place. But Breeway, we're going to be back Friday, back in Louisville. And then Saturday, don't know if any of y'all, whoever watching from Southern Indiana, New Albany is having their graduation. My little sister's graduating Saturday, so I will be live streaming her graduation Saturday. So once again, those in Southern Indiana who would not be attending New Albany's graduation, I will be going live. So tell everyone. Digger, I'm getting ready to leave and head back to Richmond. Would you like to explain to me how I'm gonna learn today before I leave? Do I need to come meet you? I'm in the vehicle. I got a car. My car ain't loud. It can get to you. I got enough gas. I got a job too. You know, I ain't out here just protesting without a job. I got a job. So if you wanted to meet up or something, have a conversation, go get a beer or something, don't run.
Yeah, we're gonna shut it down, y'all. Woo! Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Hey, 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 hey. Reopen the cases. Hey, 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 hey. Reopen the cases. Rachel Rollins, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Mara Healy, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Charlie Baker, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Terrence Coleman, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Oh, Ramsey, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Malcolm Glacier, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Osama Raheem, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Ross Batista, what he say?
Reopen the cases.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. These killer cops
Have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These killer cops have got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. These killer cops have got to go. Hey, Reopen the cases.
Sandra Bland, what do you say?
Reopen the cases.
Jacob Blake, what do you say?
Reopen the cases.
Abby's cases, what do you say?
Reopen the cases.
No justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace.
we gon'
Prosecute the police.
no justice,
No peace.
no justice, no peace, no justice,
No peace.
we gon'
Prosecute the police.
we gon' prosecute the police, gon' prosecute the police, prosecute the police, everybody now,
Prosecute the police.
gonna prosecute the police, gon' prosecute the police, gon' prosecute the police, gon' prosecute the police, lock 'em up, lock 'em up,
Lock 'em up.
lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up,
Lock 'em up.
lock 'em up,
Lock 'em up. Lock 'em up.
lock 'em up, lock 'em up.
Let's hang out right
Lock 'em
here.
up. Yeah.
Lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up, lock 'em up.
True. It's really big.
Lock 'em up, lock 'em up.
I don't know.
Keep the police, keep the police. No justice, no peace. No justice,
No peace.
no justice, no peace. We gon' prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. How long?
Till we win.
How long?
Till we win.
How long?
Till we win.
How long?
Hi, how are you?
You got my back.
I got your back.
Watch my back, I'm under attack. You got my back.
I got your back.
Watch my back, I'm under attack. You got my back.
Hi, here you go.
Watch my back, I'm under attack. You got my back. Watch my back, I'm under attack. You got my back.
I got your back.
Watch my back, I'm under attack. You got my back.
I got your back.
You got my back.
I got your back.
You got my back.
I got your back.
You got my back. You got your back. Watch your back, he's under attack. You got his back. You got his back.
You won't get fired.
You got his back.
Do you need more than one? That's good. Do you need more than one? You can share it? Okay, cool.
Watch your back, he's under attack. You got his back. You got his back. You got his back. You got his back.
I got his back.
You got his back. You got his back. You got his back. You got his back. You got his back. All right, everybody, make some noise. We made it to our destination. We wanted to come out in solidarity with the family of George Floyd and with all victims of police brutality across the country. Right here in Massachusetts, right here in Boston. And we did that today. Give it up for yourselves. And we just getting started. They want to know what's next. More of the same. More of the same is what's next. But more where it came from. And we believe there's more where it came from. The 30 million we saw took the streets, we believe that's just scratching the surface. And it's going to take everyone to get out here in our tens of millions. And we're going to see some real changes. So let's give it up for all the families that showed up and shared their truth today. Give it up for some of these mothers are getting up there in years. She made it, probably someone to say it, but Rahima, she's 75. She was out here marching with us almost the whole way. Give it up for Rahima. That's why we say these families are the moral heartbeat and spine of this movement. Oh, well, we just her birthday too recently, so let's give a little happy birthday to Rahima, all right?
Happy birthday, Rahima!
Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Rahima. Happy birthday to you. Now we got the other. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. All right, sir.
Yeah,
We're gonna hear from the families once more. So, final words, and we're gonna resolve to be out here how long? That's right, till we win. This was not just an action here in Boston. There was actions all across the country, and there's more where that came from. That's what we mean. In D.C. on August 28th, there's going to be a national march at the National Mall to the DOJ. We're asking for all your support. People should go down there, but also help the families from here go. Donate to the fund. There's a GoFundMe that's up. And look out for that. Spread the word. We're going to be doing some ongoing fundraising things leading up to that on Juneteenth. In 3 weeks, we're having another Funk the Police at Ronan Park, where we had the last couple that if you've been there before, but come out if you haven't, get a flyer, spread the word, and thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you.